Hello, my name is Aubrey. I am a senior here at FGCU majoring in anthropology. I graduate at the end of the summer in July after session B with my bachelor's. I have about 9 more upper level elective credits to get, which is really why I'm taking this class, because I kind of just needed those last 3 classes that started with a 3 or a 4. And I kind of looked at my electives and I saw this. I've always been interested in humanities classes. I feel like right now is kind of my time to be able to try those different electives and just do more things that I'm interested in, because I graduated high school 1 class away from my associate's degree, and I pretty much just jumped straight into all of my major requirements, and I never really got to take any electives that were just something fun. So I am very excited to take this class and just kind of do something that is not, strictly anthropology. I find the humanities courses to be really interesting as it is, because the humanities category is so interdisciplinary in itself, and I've done a lot of work with anthropology, sociology, psychology, things like that, and I like the humanities part of it. I like seeing what different fields think about different things. And after seeing that World War Z was going to be one of the textbooks, I spoke with my dad about it because it's one of his favorite books, and I got to see his perspective on it. So I'm really excited to get to read that book and see what my perspective is, and kind of just knowing, what he thinks. And yeah, so in terms of specific survival skills, I've always been really, really interested in plants. That's always been my thing. It's always been something I love to do. I have a whole garden out on my front porch and just all these different plants that my mom and I grow together. So I think that I would be really interested to learn more about things like recognizing what plants are edible, in the woods when you're out and outdoors, what you can use to make medicinal teas or poultices. I actually did a tour of the food forest when I took colloquium, and the person who gave the tour pointed out this one plant that you can use to make a tea that helps with cramps, and I thought that was really interesting. So I would be really fascinated to learn more about, what plants do what you can use them for. Using plants for tools, I would love to learn about that. And using plants to start a fire. I did a little bit of research before I recorded this, just to see, what survival skills I really wanted to focus on, and I didn't realize how many different plants have different properties for starting a fire. So I think that would be really interesting to also learn more about. 5 fun facts about me. I am an only child. I have 2 dogs. I have 2 huskies, actually. Their names are Zeus and Luna. Luna is 12 and Zeus is about 5, I think. And I've actually only ever had huskies. My whole life, I've never had any other kind of dog. We rescue them. My 3rd fact, I am a registered behavior technician. I'm an RBT, meaning that I am a behavioral therapist for kids with autism. So my full-time job, my day-to-day, I go to public school with my client, and I'm just kind of there as behavior support and to help navigate making friends and social situations and things like that. And I really love it. It is my passion, and it is the career that I'm planning to pursue. I actually start my master's program in August at Ball State for applied behavior analysis so that I can become a BCBA. My 4th fun fact is that I have had so many different jobs. Not so many. I've had 3, but I have had a lot of range in my jobs, and I think that's interesting because I went from managing the office of a ballroom dance gown company to selling wedding dresses. I was a bridal stylist, and then I jumped right into behavioral therapy. My last fun fact, I love collecting t-shirts from restaurants. Every time I go to a restaurant with my family or, friends, anywhere interesting, or if I really enjoy the meal, I will buy a t-shirt. So I have a whole collection of just random t-shirts from restaurants that I've collected. And why I'm awesome. I would say that my motivation and my drive are the things that kind of make me awesome, because I'm very young. compared to a lot of other people I know they're graduating. I am 19 at the moment, and you know, I'm about to graduate with my bachelor's. I have my full-time career. I'm doing that now, and in about 2 weeks I actually start a position as a supervisee at my ABA clinic, where I will get to be a student analyst. I'll get to learn how to be a BCBA, get some of that on the job training. And I just think that my drive and my passion and that motivation has carried me through so many really great opportunities in such a short amount of time. And I am really interested to see where else it takes me, because I love to learn and I love to try new things and do new things. And I think that that is a really great asset for me, because it's helped me get through so many doors. So I'm excited.